I'm struggling, guys. I've got a severe case here of doing something for an animal's own good, despite the fact that they're really not happy about it. So I just thought I'd come on and share. So this is ginger ears. For those of you that don't know, ginger ears was a stray stroke feral kitten that we started feeding when we lived in our previous house. Now there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of stray cats in this part of Spain. Neutering is not the thing, and therefore, especially in the campo, in the countryside, or when in the towns and cities actually, there's a big problem with stray cats. And at the house we lived at before, we were right on the edge of a village, and we started feeding some strays, and then obviously from there word got about amongst the cat community, and slowly we ended up having just a lot of strays, stroke ferals, coming to us every day for their food. Now gradually a lot of them got to know us, and slowly allowed us to stroke them. Some of them even picked them up, and we were able to get a lot of them to the vets and have them neutered, obviously after making absolute sure that they didn't belong to anybody, and they were definitely strays. And then when we moved to this house, we just couldn't face the thought of leaving all the strays and all the cats there, because we didn't know if the person moving in the house would like cats. We didn't know if they would be fed there. So we moved somewhere in the region of 20 stray and feral cats over to here, the new house, which was about a year ago. And this house is about roughly an hour and a half from where we lived before. I can't even begin to tell you how mad and chaotic that was, because some of those strays let us catch them easily, some didn't, some were a nightmare. There were a couple that we had to leave behind because we just couldn't catch them. Ginger Ears here had been coming to us for about a year, I think, since she was a tiny kitten. And we don't know where she came from. She was on her own when she started coming. So she just suddenly appeared, like so many of them, and started coming for a dinner. But unlike a lot of the other cats, she never got used to being touched or handled. Not really. Stuart can just about touch her, but if you go anywhere near her or try and put your hand near her, she will hiss at you and possibly scratch or bite. And she's never progressed beyond that. A lot of the other cats have, but she hasn't. So it was a miracle, really, that we managed to trap her. We were lucky enough to be lent a cat trap by a lovely friend of ours. So it was a miracle we managed to catch her and bring her here with the other cats. And she lives with the outside cats. They've got a separate house where they can come and go on a 24-hour basis. Our inside cats here, cat house number 1, they stay in at night. But cat house number 2, the cats come and go as they want, because they are cats that were used to doing that, not domesticated, and cats that like their freedom. So she's lived over there really happily for the past year since we've moved here, and she's been doing really well. But Stuart noticed the other day when he went in to feed them that she had a watery eye, quite badly watery eye, not just normal watery eye, and looked like she might have a little infection or a cold. And he managed to bring her in here into the inside cat's house, only because she'd made herself comfortable in a little cat box. So he managed to block it off and bring her in here. And we've been looking after her in here. And as you can see, her eye is better now. So she could go out again, but she was the only one of the feral cats that we bought that because she doesn't like to be touched and we couldn't catch her again once she was here, that she hasn't been neutered. So we've been quite worried for a while about the possibility we have farm cats come around, big burly Very, very frisky farm cats. And we've been quite worried for a while that they might attack her or get her pregnant. So we've decided while she's here, even though she's better now from her eye infection, we would book her in and get her neutered. So we've done that. But the neutering is not booked until Wednesday. They couldn't fit her until Wednesday. So we have to keep her in. It's Saturday now. She's been kept in now already for about 5 days. She's really not happy. I'm cleaning up at the moment. She's meowing at me and giving me daggers. So we've got a case here of, like when you're with your children, you say it's for your own good, and you can try and explain to a child over a certain age that it's for your own good. But I can't explain it to a cat. I keep telling her, honestly, it's for your own good. You'll be grateful when those farm cats aren't sniffing around you and bothering you and chasing you, but she's not appreciating it at all. And I'm feeling really guilty. Really, really, really guilty. Anyway, while she's here, and I can get close-up video of her, because I struggle getting close-up videos of some of the outside cats because they're out and about such a lot, and they don't like me getting too close to them. So while she's here, I thought I'd get a bit of video footage of her, and share a little story, because every animal deserves to have their story shared, don't they? We all do. We all deserve to have our stories heard and shared, and I think it's no different with animals. So that's how little Ginger is. I'll let you know once she's had her neutering done. Hopefully they can worm and flea her at the same time, although she doesn't appear to have any fleas. Get her up to date with that. And I'm going to ask if they can give her a basic vaccination while she's with them as well. I don't know if that's possible. I'll ask. I think it is. Anyway, I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I hope you're all keeping well, and look forward to catching up with you again. I'll post again. If not before, I'll be posting again tomorrow evening. So, have a great one, guys. Thanks for joining us. Sending you lots of love from all the dogs and the cats and the humans at Casa Madhouse in Spain.